building dreams and achieving more, telling it just like it is. Most of all, keeping it real. Are you ready for real talk? Changing lives and communities. Real talk. Saving all our families. Real talk. Bringing hope for you and me. Real talk. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Real Talk with Judy live radio show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in again to the Real Talk with Judy live show. We greatly appreciate you for coming back. I want to thank you so very much for giving us an opportunity to come on with you again. And we are excited. We trust that you've had a great week. We trust that everything has been going well with you. And we're glad to be here. This is the day that the Lord has made and given us opportunity to share. I am really, really excited about the show today. We come to empower you, inspire you, motivate you. Got a very good topic, a great guest that I am excited to have on. And I know that we're going to make an indelible impact upon your life. I know that your faith is going to be increased. And I'm here with a lady that you're going to get. Some of you know her. Some of you know her. Some of you have heard her. And I'm sure that some of your girls have been blessed and touched by her intervention. And we're going to get into her story, and she's going to tell us how we can better serve what these girls. But I just want to, as we get started, just to say hello and welcome. I am Dr. Judy, the host of this amazing show, Real Talk with Judy live radio show. And to all of you for joining me, thank you so very much. Whether you're on by the radio, Facebook Live, YouTube, or the app, we thank you so very much for joining. So do me a favor, as we get ready to dive into this discussion, go ahead and text and share and call and get people on so they can be a part of this show. It's going to bless you. It's going to bless you real good. It's going to bless you real good. So, and y'all know I am, even though my mom passed, she's not here physically, but she's here in my heart, my spirit. I can feel her everywhere. I can feel her. So my mom, Mother Dr. Irma Hunter Wesley, is the reason why I do what I do. She's the reason why I do what I do, and so is my pops. They're the reason why I do what I do, boldly and with confidence, not arrogance, but confidence. Mm-hmm. And that's how they raised us, to be confident in what we do, and to do it with all the love and care that we have. We are her legacy. Her children, her grandchildren, we are her legacy. So I am going to always acknowledge my parents, because they really invested in us. And we want the dividends to be great. And so we thank you. I want to thank my husband, Superintendent Gerald Mandrell, for all that he does and give to me and allow me to do. Missionary Priscilla John Lewis, the production director, the marketing director of this great show. And to all of you, and to all of the audience, whether this is your first time or you're here again, I just want to thank you so very much for tuning in. And let me say this. I missed Priscilla's birthday. I didn't shout out Priscilla last week. Her birthday was last week, Saturday, and I didn't shout out her birthday. So to make amends, that's the right word? Okay, to make amends for that tragic mistake. Priscilla, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Priscilla. Happy birthday. I appreciate, excuse me, I appreciate you kindly. And so we're glad that you're here. All right. And my godson, Ron, I left his birthday out. And these two right here, they something else. I left there. And so that was a tragic mistake on my part. Ron, happy birthday. His birthday was last Thursday. And he said I didn't mention his birthday. Well, Ron, happy birthday, son. So I am going to get started, and I believe I'm safe. I want to introduce to some of you a lady that I have grown to admire. I watch her. Man, I want her to tell a little bit about it, because she worked for years, no pay, by herself, getting up all during the night, been given cases by the judge from the court. Yes. And I mean, her by herself. And I mean, a long time, y'all. A long years was turned down for money. She started asking for it. So she started doing using her own money. But you know what? She served one of the most vulnerable, overlooked group in our community, I believe. Yeah. And she'll tell us more. Yes. But she served teenage girls who, for whatever reason, was angry, frustrated, unruly, sad, hopeless. But when I first heard her talk, I was like, oh, Lord. She served them with tough love, sincere love. And guess what, y'all? When they got in trouble, they called her. That's right? That's right. They themselves called her. Yeah. But she helped so many turn their life around. And if I'm correct, she's going to tell us, if I'm correct, she has some of those girls serving her now. Right. Right? In the capacity of being a big sister to others. Yes. I mean, she helped turn their life around. Yeah. And now she bring in girls that were dealing with what they were dealing with. Right. She now have them as big sisters. They are big sisters for the sisters that are coming in. And so, and she could tell us some things, y'all. That's why I have her on my show. Yeah. Because we are losing some of our girls. And sometimes we don't understand the anger, and neither do we have the patience, right, to go through with them while they're going through. So I wanted to bring her on this show, and I have before me, she teaches at Griffin. Yes, I do. she teaches at Griffin, yes, ma'am. And she worked with all these girls all over the city. Yes, ma'am. And she loves it. Yes. I want to bring to your front one of the ladies that I consider to be one of the grassroots workers. I mean, really grassroots workers of our city. And that's Miss Stephanie Talbert. Thank you so much, Pastor Judy, for having me. I got to praise God first, because not even a year ago, I couldn't see myself here standing. I saw the vision. Mm-hmm. I've seen the vision, but I never knew I'd be standing in this place. And I praise God for the change that he put in me, because he had to change me to make me available to these young ladies who need us ever so bad. Everything I hear about is a program for boys, we got so many things going on for boys. Yes. But in the meantime, nobody's looking at the young ladies, and those young ladies are mothers. They birthed some of these boys y'all talk about taking care of. Come on. What about the mother? Yes. And how she struggled to even get to where she is. So what I've decided to do is catch them before they even get to the motherhood. Yes. Pour love into them so that they can pour love into the next person, because they weren't loved. No disrespect to my parents, but if you didn't receive the right love when you were growing up, you can't give that right love to show them how to continue to
pass that love on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm grateful. I'm a military brat. My daddy didn't play the radio. My mama still don't. Okay, so I'm passing on the knowledge that was given to me by my parents, my grandparents, auntie such and such, the neighbor across the street.
That's right.
So from the walk home from school, if I did something in between that walk, by the time I got home, my grandmother knew.
Look.
She knew. Why y'all stayed up there so long by that nursing home? I grew up in the Griffin Heights area. Why y'all still at Dade Street? It's after 8 o'clock. You got a home to come. You better get here. So what I decided to do when I was younger, I joined every club Dade Street had.
Uh-huh.
I played basketball. I played softball. I twirled a baton. I was a cheerleader. I was on the swim team, and I could still do all these things based on what was poured into me from the community. We don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
By working at Griffin, I have a hands-on experience. When I say hands-on, my hands are on to see what these kids need. And the biggest thing they're missing is a lack of love.
Love.
Do they have parents? Of course they do.
Mm-hmm.
That parent worked 3 jobs.
Come on.
Just to make the rent and to buy the shoes and to buy the clothes. In the meantime, no one's standing in the gap for when they need somebody. I'm that person, and God gave me that gift because I when I was growing up, I would tell my mom, I don't like children. You know, and I still say it now to some days when they upset me in the class. Go on now, y'all. I don't like y'all.
I don't like you.
But it is a necessity that we pay attention to what they're trying to tell you.
Come on.
Because even the acting out is a way of communication, but that's the only way they know.
Yes.
So if you get involved, they tend to want to come and tell you what's going on. It's not my fault when a student comes in my class angry, throwing chairs. He just got off the bus.
Come on.
But something's wrong.
Yes.
And it has nothing to do with me. So I take the time to pull you to the side. Hey man, what's going on? You just got in my class. Tell me what happened.
Yes.
Even in the midst of from the bus stop to the bus ride, something has occurred.
Yes.
And we need to take the time to listen to find out what it is. And some of it is no more than having an argument with my mother that morning.
Yes.
You know, it wasn't a bad thing because she made you get up. No, were you ready? Probably not. But you need to save that. Put that somewhere. Let that go because that's going to determine your day. So we're going to start our day off all over again. And we have these conversations and you dump it with me. And you go to first period. When I see you again, 4th or 5th period, you're smiling with your friends.
Love it.
So we have to learn how to listen, not tell you what to do, not tell you how to fix it. I just need somebody to listen. And we as adults aren't willing to do that.
Wow. Listen, y'all, Stephanie got a lot to give to us today. Look, today we're going to talk about the love that gives. And our youth needs us. They need us. I like what she said. We got to be really willing to listen. She just made a point that I think is very important. We have to understand. She made several points that's very important that I think that we have to pay attention to. Number one, we can't take it personal.
No.
You can't take it personal. Now she said, you just came to me. So it's not about me. But you all know what? I know some people have no experience with this, Stephanie. And this is why I wanted you on the show.
Right.
And we're gonna do a live podcast as well, because I want to, and we're going to have people to come because I want them to hear. The parents as well. I have Dream Building Family Affairs, and I do believe we spend so much time focusing on the boards or the youth. We leave out that family. We got to. There's no need in working on the children, sending them back into an environment that's the same.
Right.
And then some people have no idea. They think because your child is obedient, paying attention, and doing well, that's everybody. It's not.
It's not.
Some of these children, and you can talk to this. Some of these children are at home at night. They're hearing their mother getting beaten, they're hearing their mother getting cursed out, or they go in there and the mom is drunk or high. And the reason, and not all the reason, but some of the reasons, because she too have to deal with pressure that she's not used to.
That's
Or as Stephanie just said, she grew up the same way.
That's right.
And so
That's
these
it.
children have to deal with this, and they're angry, and they don't have, some of them do not have love in the home.
Right.
And that's what they want.
Yeah. And no outlet. There's no outlet for me to go to school every day and go back home. I'm going back into the environment I left when I was mad this morning. So guess what? I'm going to transform now, leaving school, back to what I know.
Wow.
Meaning I'm now finna act a fool, because that's what goes on in my house. No disrespect to any parent.
Right.
The parent has to deal with the trauma that she's had so that she can help her child heal.
Come on.
But she's got to heal first.
Come on.
It's she's got to heal. We don't know what she's been through. So there are times when I deal with parents every day.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, at a group meeting, in my group meetings, I allow my parents to come because I need you and your daughter to talk, because there's just a little bit of misperception. The perception is off.
Yeah.
You both are saying the same thing.
Yeah.
But mama, you mad because she's saying it, so you don't hear her. Daughter, you mad because she don't hear what you're saying. So I sit in the middle and I negotiate what's being said. Mama, what she trying to tell you is, and then back to the kid, what she trying to tell you is. We end up with sessions of tears.
Yes.
Tears,
Yes.
emotions. Mama, you ain't never told me you love me.
Yes.
And I don't think that was on purpose.
Yes.
Guess what the
Yes.
mama said? My mama ain't never told me she loved me either.
That's right.
So that's not something she's used to doing.
Right.
After that encounter, it happens all the time. It's a hug in the morning, love you, see you later. Mom pick her up, same thing, hey girl, love you. These things have to be taught to parents. Our
That's
parents
right.
have gotten younger.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just saying myself, I was 15 when I had my first child, but I had a mama. And she said, you gonna be a mother. That ain't none of my baby. That was just point blank, and I was an athlete. If I had a game that night, my baby was in them stands with her dad. So you have to realize that when you don't know what to do,
Mm-hmm.
ask. And then the mothers that work overnight, they leave at 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, and want to tend to believe that your house is going to be all right. You have to teach those kids how to make sure your house is okay. You have to make it in cold stone. Don't open my door. Phone will be put up by 10, almost as if you sitting there.
That's right.
I got my grandkids thinking it's a camera in every room, and it's not.
But they think it is.
I have none actually in my house, but honey, they think I knew what happened before I got home, and I fall right into it. He did what? And I saw him when he, and they just gonna tell because they think I knew. And that's not really what's going on. So a relationship with your child is everything.
Yeah.
But the fear of God is even better.
Look at here. And mama, y'all got to give them that look.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
when we grew up, there was a look, Stephanie. And I'm sure you had.
Yes, sir.
You a military brat?
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, you had. And my mom and dad weren't military, but my Lord,
I still get the look from my mom.
Look
That
at
means shut up.
Look at here.
Who you talking to?
And what you do?
I ain't say nothing.
Just shut on up.
Now I walk on that. I'm gonna go. I see you later because I can do that now. I'm an adult. But my biggest concern is that our community has no faith in our teenagers. I work at Griffin, and we get the worst of the worst. We get the worst of the worst. Let me tell you something. Those kids at Griffin aren't bad. Their grades aren't bad. They don't fight all the time. You're being shown what they want you to see.
That's right.
I just coached the championship game last night. Griffin runner-up. We won it last year. But see, you don't see that part of Griffin and the hard work that's being put in the insides of those walls. You see the kids walking from home on Alabama Street, and they might fight and they're not fighting in school.
Right.
But that's the product of their environment. I got to fight her before I get back to Joe Louis.
Come on.
Because if not, they're going to come out. We're going to fight anyway. But Griffin, just the north side period, it's not what is being shown.
Yeah.
There is love on Alabama Street. There is love on Basic Street. There is love in Joe. There's love in Frenchtown and 4th Avenue. It is.
It is.
But you are being seen something that's not true.
Because Stephanie, they don't want to show the grassroots people who are coming in, sacrificing
Yes.
their time, their
Yeah.
sleep,
Yeah.
their money,
Yeah.
their effort,
Yeah.
being cursed out.
Yeah.
They don't want to show the real essence of
'Cause
what's
I-
happening.
Yeah, because all of them aren't that way.
No, all of them are not. And so y'all, this is the scripture, Stephanie, that came to me for this whole show. And it's St. John 3:16. And it said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believeth in him
That's
should
right.
not perish,
That's
but
right.
have everlasting life.
Yes,
And verse 17 says, for God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved.
Saved. That's
So
right.
think about the action verbs in that passage.
Yeah.
You got love, gave, saved, not to condemn. That's what he did. He came to love. He gave. He saved. He didn't condemn.
No.
And Stephanie, that's what we got to do to our children. Now, there will be consequences.
Yeah.
Our responsibility is to help them go through it. But Stephanie just made another point. She said she wanted to get to them before they
Before.
become mothers.
Yeah.
And so let's just say she want to get to them before.
Yeah.
And adults, we need to before.
Yeah.
We can't always be reactionary. We love to react. So we have a big something, we're reacting.
Right.
We have this, we're reacting. Last night we had over 100 people in prayer. We've been praying for our city for 3 years. 3 years. Every month. We have not missed one Monday. It be storming outside. We have not missed one Monday. When I say we, that's churches in this city, all around this city who have sacrificed. We have community leaders. We have commission. We have people who come and pray for our city. That's a sacrifice.
Yeah.
That's a sacrifice.
Yes.
But if we're gonna help, we got to love.
Gotta love.
We got to give them. We got to save. We
Yeah.
can't condemn.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, oh, fast tell she done had a baby at 13. Come on, this ain't the first time we got
And
a
then you had to
13-year-old.
wonder how the baby came about. So you got to know what's going on in the house.
But Stephanie, even with that, since a long time ago, our black women been having children at 10, 11, and 12.
My mother had me when she was 13.
Wow.
That's right.
See? And look how you turn out.
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah.
You
But I was
about to say
parented.
it, and I'm about to let you go back and do it.
Mm-hmm.
You said what goes on in the house.
That's right.
I'm gonna let her loose on that part, but I want to say this, and I may get some of y'all might not like me some more. I might get some more people who like me after this thing, but I don't care either.
I bounce on, don't like.
So I like you
I
bounce on.
don't like.
Yeah, I walk on
Yeah.
them, boy. That's right. But
Yeah.
listen, parents, adults, if you will allow these children who have babies to parent those children, you teach them how to parent, you teach them how to be mothers, and yes, it takes time.
Oh yeah.
They won't have another one so quickly
Sure won't.
because they can't bring one to grandmama house.
Mm-mm.
Oh, my mama told us that we have a baby before we got married. She wasn't taking care of it.
Mm-hmm.
My older sister had my nephew. I think my older sister was 27, 30. She was fully grown. And my mama, she wanted to go out with her friend. Mama, what you doing? She said, oh, nothing. She said, would you keep my baby? Mama said, oh, no, I'm busy.
Right.
She said, what you doing? Nothing.
Right.
But she was
A bit too busy to watch your child.
And she
that's
made
it.
her watch him.
Yeah. And the other things that are happening are these teenage girls are being moms at home because they gotta watch their siblings. I gotta watch my brother. I gotta be home by such and such a time. Please allow your child as long as possible. As long as possible, allow them to be children. Because they come back to us with the grown attitude that I take care of my brother and you don't tell me what to do.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Oh, wow.
that that stigma right there also is a trauma for those kids.
Yes.
It's trauma. It's amazing what I have seen, what I have heard, what I have been told. There, I don't have a kid that for some reason is not comfortable giving me the whole story. I ain't asked for the whole story.
But you've shown so much love.
But once they start, they don't stop.
Because they can trust you.
Yeah, and so I got a heart like a sponge. They've only seen me cry once or twice, but I'm bringing in all their stuff.
Yes.
And my heart getting bigger, but I got my own stuff.
Yes.
That I have to carry as well.
Yes.
So every so often, I might go in my backyard and just act like a plumb fool because I got to release all this negativity.
Yes.
That's been put in my heart.
Yes.
So that I don't make the mistake of mistreating them based on what I know you're doing. So, and I say I know what they're doing. I mean that personally. They have not had a problem to share with me the things that they do. And I can't judge you, but I'm going to tell you how to keep yourself safe, healthy, and away from negative things. Wow. Change your sandbox. And I do this to the kids all the time. Girl, that circle you in need to get a little smaller because you're in the middle of it, but you're not like-minded with the people you're running with.
Yes.
Find you some like-minded people.
Yes.
And that's what I do. That's what I'll continue to do. You know, I'm not bashing anybody with the grants by far, but it's okay if you don't. I've been doing this since 2025 by myself.
Not 2025.
Probably 2003.
Yeah,
but I made it a nonprofit.
Oh, you've been doing it 25 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Because I've been like, you've been doing this.
Yeah, but understand, it's not for me for profit. You know what I'm profiting? You know what I'm trying to profit?
Yes.
The change of this community, the change of what we have to look forward to. Because understand, this is our future.
Sure.
This gonna be your next president, your next commissioner, Is that what you want to show from our community? No, we don't. I have several kids that have evolved, and it wasn't easy. At the meet and greet, I was honored by them. I had no idea it was coming. Never heard them talk to me about the program, because we don't talk about the program. You know, we just a sisterhood. But for a student to stand up in tears and say, I thank you from where you brought me from. She said, but more than that, I appreciate you for where you taking me. She's an X-ray tech student at Kaiser.
Yes.
Who was the scariest little 90-pound girl I ever seen in my life when I met her. And now the confidence level.
Yes.
She's one of the bigger sisters. And don't mind putting you on track because you are your sister's keeper.
That's right.
Yes, you are. It's your job to say, don't do that. What is that going to accomplish? Fighting her? What you pull them away when you see it happening? And that's what you are. Now that's when I get upset, when you didn't take care of your sister.
Yeah. When
you allowed something to happen that you could have prevented. That's when that's a problem for me. Because once a sister, always a sister. And she's 19 now. She's been with me since she was 14. Has not left, will not leave. Those calls in the middle of the night, some of them came from her. I have gotten out of my bed, 3 o'clock in the morning. My husband rolled over and looked at me and said, just tell me, you okay? Because he know I'm going.
Because he know you're going.
He know I'm going. He knows I'm going.
Yeah.
Tell me where you at if you need me. I'm going to people's homes.
That's right.
They fighting with their mamas. I'm not talking about arguments, y'all. I'm talking about pulling people apart. I'm talking about stopping these girls from going to jail for battery on their mama because your mama slapped you. I'm talking about pulling kids out the trailer while the mama's still fighting. Take them, Miss Toe, but you can have. I don't want her anyway. Come on, guys. I didn't birth these kids, but I'm surely love them, and that I will do.
And that's what this is all about. The love is the footprint
Yes.
Of what it is the blueprint.
Yes.
Of why you do what you do.
Yes.
It's the blueprint. That's what we're asking from the community.
Yeah.
We're asking you to sacrifice.
Yeah.
With God, when He sent Jesus, it was love that gave.
Yeah.
It was love that gave. It was costly.
Yeah.
It was radical. And it was sacrificial. My sister Tanya's on here, and she used to be a warden she used to work down there with them death row inmates.
Okay.
Yeah, she done seen all of that
Yeah.
stuff. You know, with me, with the Department of Children and Families, even with the family affairs that I have now, Stephanie, when I go in, I'm not telling these people what to do in their houses.
No. No.
That's not my responsibility.
No, it's not.
My responsibility is to ask you, what do you need help with? What is your need? And sometimes they say stuff, and in my mind I'm like, really? I remember I went to one home before, Stephanie. What would ask the children? What would make y'all happy? Now the house wasn't but a little house.
Mm-hmm.
It had 2 bedrooms and a bath, and there was 10 people living in it.
Mm-hmm.
And what the children wanted was a big TV screen on the wall. My thought was, how am I gonna do this? But you know what we had to do? Know what I had to do? And know what I have to do now? That's why I have Stephanie here and so many others. You got to collaborate. You got to find people who have the same heart. So they can come in and work with you. And the like mind. Who will sacrifice for these children. Not somebody just want a picture.
Yeah.
I got families I'm working with now. I haven't taken a picture with them at all.
Right.
Because I want them to know it's not about the camera.
It's not about that. I don't even have a camera facility.
And I can work with, I'm working, and Stephanie, I had to build trust.
Yes.
And we have to stay long enough to build trust.
Right. Rapport.
And we have to. That's why they come back and communicate.
Mm-hmm.
It was love that saved.
Yeah.
Love is going to save these children.
Yes.
Listen to it. They're in anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Isolation, lack of direction. Come on, 11-year-old keeping 5 children.
Yeah.
And some of the parents going to work, and some of them are not. They're going out.
Yeah.
Into the street. We got mothers who are prostituting, and some of them don't want to, but they feel they have to.
How else are they gonna take care of the kids? And that's the way they think. That is the way. I can't get no job, but I know what I can do. I know what I can do. And that's something that we as a community need to address. With my center on Georgia Street, I run into a lot of the homeless. I run into a lot of the girls out there in the street. Do I treat them bad? No, not at all. No, not at all. There she go. There go that lady. Hey, how y'all doing? Hey, because I'm cleaning that area up. Yeah, I'm cleaning that area up. So they see me as somebody that cares. Yeah, they see me as somebody that cares. Yeah, the fence speaks because I had to keep y'all alive, but it wasn't malicious. Yeah, and I explained it. I didn't have a problem explaining those on the corner. Y'all, I got girls in here. Yeah. Oh no, ma'am. We understand. We got you. I said, so I don't mind sitting on the corner, but just understand that I have young ladies, and I got to keep them safe. Yeah, that was my daughter. I sure want you. Mm-hmm. And so you have to open your heart and your mind to. I'm a check away from being sitting here with them. They are human. Come on. They are somebody. They got daughters. For whatever reason, they're where they are. They have compassion. The homeless people have so much compassion. I don't even know. I get chills when I get around because I want to hear it. They want to talk, and I want to listen. Yes. For the next person. So as a community, I'm asking, and I'm asking all of you to, when you open your door in the afternoon, don't holler at her and tell her get a little fast tail back in the house. It's easy. It's time for y'all to go in the house now. That's it. The tone and the approach changes the way they perceive you. And it really, really does. But if that's what you do every day, they're going to fuss back with you every day. Every day. Every day. I just take a minute to say, come in, let me talk to you. What's going on? And believe it or not, they looking at you crazy. What this lady want? Yeah. but you're starting a rapport, and that also keeps your neighborhood safe. The child bother. I live in Midway, and of course, I ran the park in Midway 17 years. The boys I had are now adults. A lot of them are locked up, and it's amazing to me because when they come out, you know, they be like, "Yeah, what you want in there for?" Such and such. Well, you know, we were still in the new houses where you live at, where you live, you know, because I live in the new neighborhood.
They said they were still in the new place.
We were breaking in the new places, you know, because they call it old Midway, new Midway.
Okay.
I said, well, what y'all was doing? I got 4 wheelers. I got everything in my yard. I said, well, ain't nobody never been around my house. You know what that boy say? We know better. We know better. And Miss Toby Tree never did nothing to us. I be telling y'all, hey, don't, we ain't going, we ain't breaking in there.
We ain't in that house.
We ain't breaking in Miss Toby house. We ain't breaking in Coach Step house. And so it's because everywhere I go, I show the same look, the same. I go to detention centers. I got, I had people asking me, please go assess who, what. I've never had doors slammed behind me until then. And I had the biggest ruckus with these girls because who you supposed to, they don't know you. And in return, I responded the same way they responded to me. I don't know you either. And I really don't care about you being in them. Ma'am, I was asked to come talk to you. Now, if you don't feel like talking, girl, I'm gone because I don't work for the police. I don't work for the sheriff. I don't work for DCF. None of that. So I'm leaving now. By the time I got to the door, that girl grabbed my leg. She was on the floor crying. Please don't leave me. I have nowhere to go. So they can be broken down to where they listen, but you have to take the time to pay attention. And I meet them where they are.
That's right.
It just depends. However you come to me, that's what you get back.
That's right.
So now you don't got the other words they call me. You know, the B words. It's like, Miss Toby, oh, you talking to me? Because yesterday
you called me
that. I'm so sorry for saying that to you. Thank you. I said, because I haven't done anything to you. I was mad. Can you talk to me for a minute? Of course. What you need? Mm-hmm. Are they walking down the hall crying? What's the matter? Nobody does that. Walk right by. And come to find out, it ain't got nothing to do with school.
Nothing to do with school. And y'all, only thing it takes is love. Love will teach you how to love.
Yeah.
Love. We're fortunate. My family is because we grew up in a house with love. Mm-hmm. We're fortunate. And every last one of my sisters and my brother and our spouses and our nieces and nephews, we all are philanthropists. Mm-hmm. Every last one of us. Mm-hmm. We give to everybody. And we were brought up, Stephanie, as you're saying, not to judge. Mm-hmm. And we don't lecture on people's flaws.
That's right.
But we do know how to get with you.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows how to get with everybody.
Look at here. We know how to get with you because we don't lord over people. And our young people that's not where they are. Mm-hmm. That's not what they want. They will snap at you.
Yeah.
But if you show love, y'all, that's what it's all about. We got to do this thing with grace and mercy. You got to understand they're not all acting out because they just want to act out.
No, there's a deeper cause for the act out. It's deeper than what you see on the surface. It is. It's deeper. And if you can ever get to that, then you'll understand. I like for my kids to talk about whatever it is because I tell them you got to dump it because it ain't enough space in your mind or your body to hold it all.
Come on.
So I need you to detox that today. That was you just wasted 15 minutes mad for nothing. And that's 15 minutes gone. What could we have been doing in that 15 minutes? I could have been telling you about my grades, but I came here mad. Exactly.
Y'all hear the voice tone?
Exactly.
I mean, it's important. You hear a voice tone.
It's definitely
and she know how to do it. And y'all, we got to be taught this stuff.
Yeah.
Some of us, and we have to take. You can't just say I know it. Mm-hmm. The Bible said, "Father, provoke not your children to wrath." So sometimes the parents, you make your children so angry, they just go do whatever. That's why I like the Bible, because they talk on both ends.
And they want your attention. Now, let me not let you forget that.
Oh, they so want your attention.
You worked all night, you ain't seen her. She at school. She want her mama for whatever reason.
Come on.
So get what I'm gonna go do something to get suspended. They don't want but a day. Get suspended for a day.
They don't want but a day.
Yeah, it don't matter how I got suspended. I just know I just need me a day. So my mama,
come on,
can fuss at me. Y'all heard what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the positive energy. They just want your energy and your attention. So whether it become negative or positive, they want your attention.
And y'all, you know what that's called? That's called the gift of presence. And I would like to say, when you're there with your child, you're there with your daughter, your son, give them your undivided attention. Whoever you need to talk to, it ain't that important. But your child is.
But if it's 10 to 15 minutes, how was your day? What you did in school today? Look, the school ain't called me today. They want to hear that. They want to hear that.
And I'm proud of you.
I didn't get no call this week, man. What you want to do?
It don't take much of it.
It's not much. Mom, let's go to Dollar General.
Come on.
My class love Dollar General. Dollar General. That's all.
And you love it with them, don't you?
Yeah. We going. Yeah. What y'all want? I bring it in the morning. We had a great day. Good day of education and learning. You know, staying on Prodigy, staying on tag. What y'all want for tomorrow? And I don't have a problem doing that. Do I reward bad behavior? No, man.
No, man.
And I really don't reward behaviors good, because that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do it.
But when you go above and beyond to show me,
that's what you reward.
That's what I reward. Even with my kids in my program, I took them to Legacy Museum last summer. Mm-hmm. They would never. Some of my kids would never say that again. Mm-hmm. They would never. They teared. They don't even know the history. So those are some of the things we do. And I can't do it in my classroom, but I have my own space. Mm-hmm. And they will learn about their surnames and where they came from, sure, and why they're called what they're called. Mm-hmm. So the tour of the museum opened a lot of eyes and changed a lot of my kids. Yeah. Based on, I'm not who they say I am. Mm. No, you're not, baby. And you're not her.
Oh, I love that.
The biggest thing is you're not her.
Yeah.
And she's not you.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about just mom, your friends, your aunties, your neighbors. They tend to pick up on negativity before they pick up on praise.
Yes.
And we have to teach our kids to praise in the moment. Miss Tobin, I gotta be on this test. Girl, that's a praise break right there. Because you had F. And so we talking right. Those. That's girl, right. That's a praise break.
That's right.
That's a praise break.
That's right.
It's all right, they crying. It's all right to cry. He sees you crying. He sees it. But most of all, he knows your heart. And you put your heart into that test. The one last week, you wasn't studying. And I told you to stay in touch with who you are. Because you're not who they think you are. Oh, who you are. Yeah. Search yourself. I the first day of my program, I gave them a piece of paper. Tell me who, I'm going to use my name. Tell me who Stephanie Tobin is. I'm not talking about your hair color, your eyes. I don't want to hear any of that. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about digging down deep. Mm-hmm. Tell me who you are, what you don't like, why you feel that way about yourself. How can you fix it? So I deep dive. I'm not a therapist. No, I'm not. But I'm probably one of the best in the business right now.
Yes, ma'am.
I can get it out you when nobody else can get it out.
Yes, ma'am. And
that's the gift of God.
That's right.
God gave me that. And when I go into situations and that are not good, I'm already saying, God, that part of me that's you, I need you to remove me. Yeah. Yes. And make sure that I have the right words to say to keep this kid from saying, I don't want to be here no more, I want to die. See, I get that too. Yes. In the middle of the night. Yes. So what God, come on, hey. I need to hear you. And he tells me all the reasons why. First of all, God will not be pleased. What would that do for the people that love you? Don't nobody love me. Yeah, I love you. I can't speak for nobody else, but I love you. What you think that would do with me if something happened to you? And that's the way I keep them grounded in loving themselves. If you made me love you, you had to love yourself. You had to. And there are days, I have my moments now when I don't talk to you. When I walk past you, that hurt them. They'll ask one of the sisters, ask Miss Tola what I did. And when that person comes, tell her to come ask me herself.
Tell her to come ask me herself.
And they muster it up and go, what I did. I saw you in the hallway, and I didn't like the way. And I'm so sorry, Miss Tola, I was playing. I should have. Accountability.
Yeah.
Be accountable for your actions. Because for every action, there is a reaction.
Yes, it is.
Whether it's positive or negative, there's a reaction. And that's what you guys get into these beefs about. I can walk away from an adult that says something I don't like. So can you. I laugh, actually. My laughter, my smile tells you you're not on my level. You're just not on my. But you just say, girl, that's way beneath me. Let me keep walking. Till you figure out how to address me. Because that wasn't it.
That wasn't it.
Yeah, that might have been me 4 or 5 years ago, but you don't know the elevation that God has put me to, the level of faith and trust. Constantly in my ear, I hear, do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
And so he reminds me,
my Lord,
that don't matter what just happened. Girl, do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
Do you trust me?
And y'all, what she's saying, that's what we need. We need help from the people in the community to come. We see these girls. Look at these young folks stealing packages of support from Amazon and then go and resell them.
But don't even know what's in them.
Don't even know
I'm
what's
gonna
in
take
them.
a chance. It could be dog food.
Yeah, they don't even know what's in them. And then reselling them and making money. But you know what God has given to us? And he showed it through that verse, the gift of unconditional acceptance. We accept them because God created them. But our thing is to give them free judgment.
Yeah.
We must be free of judgment. We must be, and we don't know how to do that. We have to be able to not judge. Some of us couldn't. I celebrate some of these girls when I go into some of these homes, Miss Stephanie. I celebrate the parents and they're, I don't know what I'm like, but you have survived.
Right.
You've already survived. You've come through this, you come through that.
That's right.
And I tell them, you're surviving better than some of the rich people. They don't know how to survive.
They don't know how to
They don't know how to do this. But look at you.
Right.
You and know what I told others? You got 2 bedrooms?
Yeah.
And 10 people living in here?
Right.
Look at your house. Well, it could be bigger, that. But look what you have and look what you're doing. And the father was working.
Right.
And the father was in the home.
Right. That's right.
It was a mom and dad and children.
Right.
And so we have to look at it. Y'all, we got to find out how to help them celebrate where they are.
Yeah.
As we help them move to the next.
Yes.
And we must be their safe space. We have to be a safe place where they can come and talk to you. You want to talk to them? Go to the street. And when you go out there, just be down. You can't just be down.
Yeah, I mean, when you come, I can attest for this. When you come in the room of a lot of teenagers, they're reading you already.
They're already reading.
They're already reading you. Now, it's amazing. I started out at Day Street, and my picture on the wall at Day Street, because I was 11 years old and I was a gymnast. So they know my pictures on the wall.
Everything.
The boys, even the boys that, come to Griffin know when I came in, oh Lord, they're going to be stolen. You know what I'm saying? But what I said this to say, they're reading you when you come in. If you coming in already with your chest poked out, you can forget it. Because you got to meet them where they are. You have to be able to, I'm not saying stoop to anybody's level. I'm just asking you to bend down and pick them up.
My Lord.
There is a difference.
My Lord.
I got to meet you where you are. And then I watched you grow. And you got to be nurtured. You know how y'all nurture your gardens, your outside, you pruning, and you're making sure that weed ain't in there, that one ain't there. That's the same thing with our teenagers. You got to prune them. You got to prune them. You got to make sure that little ugly side she got right there, let me go ahead and pick that away.
Let me pick that away.
And pick that out. And also by removing them from the negativity of people who aren't going where they're going.
Yeah.
You can't take everybody with you. And as I stated, I had a basketball team of 6th graders last night that made it to the championship. They cried. But if you gotta learn how to lose and know how to win, so I'm fine with you crying because that hurt, didn't it? Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
But see, now what we've done is I pruned them negative thoughts you had about yourself because you played a good game. I pruned the thought that you only 4'10", 4'11", and you scored 17 points. I pruned that disappointment in you. Well, girl, we good.
That's right.
We brought the trophy to the north side. We ain't worried about first or second place.
We got the trophy.
Pride in where you come from. I was so proud. Oh my God, I was so proud to be a part of Griffin Heights. Wasn't nothing you could tell me. Y'all can't outswim us. You really tell us.
We got the Dave Street pool, right?
We had the Dave Street Tumblers. And you know what?
The Tumblers, yeah.
And you know what they used to do? Pin us against Tell-Us Tumblr Daughters. That's black girls and the white girls. And the white. In the parade. They had nothing because we had no fear.
Because we had what?
We had no fear. Tumbling in the street with some little bitty shoes on, baby, they couldn't touch us. They were safe. They were safe.
Do it.
We weren't scared of the concrete of the street.
Lord.
Mr. Davis did a wonderful job with us.
Yeah.
He didn't know nothing about flipping in no street or tumbling, but baby, they waited when we turned that corner on Monroe Street.
Yes, ma'am.
To see what we were gonna do. So I need the pride put back in the community. I need the people that grew up with me. Y'all call me OG. Okay. I need my other OGs to come back and give back to what we knew as we had so much fun. We were walking down the street was fun.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to come back. Some of you still live in that neighborhood. Right. Come out and let the kids see, yeah, we did some things.
Yeah.
But God changed us.
And that's what they got to hear, Stephanie.
God changed us.
But Stephanie, they got to hear
this. Right. They know my whole story.
They can't think that we're infallible. We haven't done a thing. We haven't messed up. We haven't done, and we walk around like that. And they're not gonna relax. And she said they already scoped you out when you came in there. They think they're not gonna do that. And I like another point you said, and we'll get ready to close, y'all. But I like another point you said, Stephanie, that you got to go where they are. Yeah. Listen to this. God sent Jesus from heaven. Because if he had not come down here and learned how to live like a human, there is nothing he can tell us. No. He couldn't tell us we gonna make it. Come on, he couldn't tell us we were gonna make it. Yeah. Because he was up in heaven. Yeah, you gonna make it.
Yeah, you cool. You cheese.
Yeah, you gonna make it. You got angels singing around you and all this kind of stuff. But he came down here. Yeah. And he went through everything we went through. He was rejected. He was a little boy. Yeah. The Bible said he went back and he grew in stature. He learned to obey his parents. He worked. He was a carpenter. Yeah. He didn't have no PhD. No. Matter of fact, most theologians say that the Bible is written, that Jesus spoke and wrote in the 5th to 8th grade education. Right. He wasn't trying to use all that. No, y'all. Our love, the heart of our service is love. And our youth need us. Yeah. We can't keep talking about, well, they done killed somebody else. They shooting, they did it. That's a whole nother story.
And then when you think about that, remember that's a child. Oh, that's a child. Okay. That's a child, first of all. Now imagine, did he make a mistake? 100% sure he didn't know that feeling when he pulled that trigger. What happens to that child now? He's still a child. 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 And I want y'all to remember when you were children, whether you had the best at home And you had some feelings and some emotions and some trauma inside of you that don't nobody know.
Come on.
My girls feel those same emotions and traumas that you never told anybody. It's just that they talk. I've taught them how to dump it, to regurgitate it and get out. Was it pleasant? Not at all. But once they did it, came in the next meeting, oh, Miss Tobin, I feel so much better. I didn't carry that to bed last night.
You got to be a safe place, y'all.
Yeah.
They got to have a say. And that's what I tell the families that we're working with. I just added another social worker with me.
Okay.
Adding people who can come in and help, come in and talk, come in and work, because all of us want the same thing, I believe. This is what Martin Luther King said. Martin Luther King said, he said, everybody can be great because anybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace, a soul generated by love. That is the love that gives. The John 3:16 love, was translated into a human being. God made Jesus human. Y'all, all of us make mistakes.
Yeah.
All of us want love. All of us want applauses. So let's love. Stephanie, give me a minute or two. Speak to the audience from your heart about this and just wrap it on up.
Let me just start by saying first, I would never turn away help. This is not an easy task, but God has given it to me, and He puts you in uncomfortable places.
Yeah.
While He's blessing you, and I am being blessed. My center is at 449 West Georgia Street.
Well, tell them.
I'm sorry.
Who you are all together. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
She was going to introduce herself, but we just jumped in. I am so sorry. Y'all
the name of my facility is Sisters Mentoring Sisters, the Lori Page Center. And I didn't get a chance to go into the Lori Page story, but I think everybody knows it. Part of me having this center is such that she won't be forgotten, because we're putting our kids back in situations that they shouldn't be in. No one's talking. We're afraid of that. We're afraid to touch that. But it's time. It's time that the environment of kids that you come in contact with. When they're acting out, and did Laurie act out? Yeah. We just didn't notice. We thought it was normal, and it wasn't. So the Lori Page Center sits at 449 West Georgia Street, and I'm there on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. I get there about 4, and I'm not going to tell you I leave anytime, because I don't leave until my kids are ready to leave. Sometimes 7, 7:30, 8, 9. Now I have a secured facility for them to be comfortable in, a safe place to talk about hard stuff. So we don't always leave on time. My phone number is 850-296-7123. And the email address is sistersmentoringsisters2020@gmail.com. There is also a website, sistersmentoringsisters.com. You're welcome to read about it, look at the pictures. I serve anyone and everyone, and I turn no one away. So even if it's for a brief moment, that they're there, once a sister, always a sister. And the other thing I want to say is I do have 8-week programs and 12-week programs, because I sometimes cater to the juvenile justice system. Mm-hmm. So if you want to donate, if you want to just come see what we're doing, you are welcome. You're welcome. And I always want to tell Dr. Judy, thank you so much. We've been saying we were going to do this. We did it. We did it. And now more is going to come. That's right. I want to say that. And this is not the end either. No, it's not. You will be back. I want y'all to remember this. When we serve a young person, we aren't just getting them through today. We are positioning them for a future filled with purpose, stability, and hope. We are helping them find their everlasting life, their trajectory here on earth. Yes, service can be tiresome. Yes, sometimes you don't see immediate results. Sometimes they even push back. Yeah. But this is when your perseverance come in. You have to see them in the future.
but not like you see them now.
That's right.
You got to see them better. Give them hope, y'all, and do it in love. Everything is about love.
Yeah.
Galatians 6:9, and I'm ending. Let us not become weary in doing good.
That's right.
For at the proper time, we will reap a harvest.
That's right.
If we don't give up. So you're sowing seed now. Seeds of identity, self-worth, wisdom into fertile ground. So don't give up.
Please.
Don't give up. Get involved. Your help is needed. Your help is needed. So we look forward to you working with sisters, mentoring sisters. The family, Dream Builders Family Affair. There's a whole, we're going to have we got something planned for all of us. LaShawn Gordon is good with the United Human Partner Service. I always say it wrong, but she's there. All right. Y'all, let's make it happen. Let's save our young people.
Yeah.
Let's raise up our young girls. Let's get them before they get in trouble.
Yes.
Get them before they injure themselves. All right. So be the engine that drive your heart of service. All right. So you have been listening to the Real Talk with Judy live radio show with my special guest, Miss Stephanie Tolbert, Executive Director of Sisters Mentoring Sisters and a teacher at Griffin Middle School.
Yes, ma'am.
I look forward to seeing you all. I want you all to join me in Bible study tonight at 7:30 at Life Changers. Life Change. We're online. We have power prayer points with Elder Witherspoon at 7. Bible study at 7:30. And come, I promise you, you'll be truly blessed. Join us every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. At 11 a.m. Join us. And as I conclude, I just want you to remember, until next time, this is Dr. Judy reminding you that the greatest legacy you can leave is the lives you invest in. That's Real Talk.
Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy on the radio. Real talk with Judy. Real talk with Judy.